Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Back to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
This one complete to Washington. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll take care of it himself, picks up the first down, and a gain of 12. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, man.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC. On the give, it's Smith. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Smith again. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Once again, it's Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by J.T. Woods.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. First and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And nothing's developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now, here's second and goal.
Second and goal. At the Steelers' 5-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Keanu Benton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Third and goal. Mahomes to the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Come on, 19 tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Complete Metcalf with the grab. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Steelers.
18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. On the give, it's Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third, they need 8.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
70 tip.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down.
First
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Steelers first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target.
Second down.
And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on, come on. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced to his right. And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Steelers 10. Chiefs 7.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Mahomes. That's to clap the tight end downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A give, left side. Here's Smith. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss
3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down.
Harrison Butker on the field goal.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Back in 60. Go. 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is hard. And they're going to head this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 54 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Go! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready! Mustang 19! Cougar 19!
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. He fields it at the 8. Woo! Now an opening past the 30. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
13.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. Big strides. Look at him go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, it's Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up! Ready!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now it's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. A give. Here's Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers go up by 3. It's 27-24.
27. Chiefs 24.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and inches.
37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Patrick to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to tie things up here in the fourth.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
The 23-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
That is fielded at the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Oh, that is terrific.
The Steelers
Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
Here we go. Start.
He'll look to throw. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. the fourth quarter. A gain of 66 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game.
Let's go now.
That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Second down, goal to go.
Ready, go.
They'll go with Johnson, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This a potential game winner.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st down, Kansas City.
Here's the spike, and that stops the clock with 25 seconds to go. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Now Mahomes. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's the spike, but it's too late. The clock shows triple zeros, and time will expire. So this one